This is a sports catastrophe production. Due to how boring January 16th was in history, there will be no on this day in sports catastrophe history for January 16th. You'll just get a birthday boy video and you'll like it. This is Albert Pujols, one of the best hitters in history. He's had a long career with both the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And he's still active, which is amazing. This guy was born January 16th, 1980, so he's 41 years old. He played 11 years for the Cardinals, being a 3-time MVP and a 9-time All-Star. Unfortunately, since joining the Angels, he hasn't been that well. He's only made one All-Star appearance and basically has, diminished, but, with age. Pujols was born in the Dominican Republic and moved to the United States to play college baseball. So the Cardinals picked him in the 13th round of the 99 MLB draft. And in 2001, he was basically hitting balls for distance and basically the NL Rookie of the Year unanimously. He played very consistently, winning 2 World Series championships in 06 and 11. And then Pujols signed a 10-year contract with the Angels, which should be up this year, I guess. So anyway, he's one of the best hitters around. 6-time Silver Slugger, 2-time NL Home Run Champion. He won 1 batting title, which is amazing, and an RBI title. Unfortunately, he holds the baseball record for most times grounded into a double play, 395. With 14 seasons of 100 or more RBI produced, he's done pretty well. He's one of only 4 players to hit 2,000 RBIs. All that. So, yeah. This is amazing. So, anyway, he got his 3,000th hit in 2018, becoming the 32nd player in baseball to do so. And he's the 4th member of the 3,000 hit club to hit 600 home runs, joining Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, and A-Rod. So Pujols was given a scholarship to Maple Woods Community College, which was in Missouri. And St. Louis basically, said, hey, why don't we take this chance? So anyway, it was huge. Few teams were interested because of his age uncertainty and what position he would play. Tampa scout Fernando Arango said, we should get this guy, but Tampa didn't sign him, so basically he quit. Pujols was drafted in the 13th round by the St. Louis Cardinals with the 402nd overall pick. Pujols turned down a bonus and played for a collegiate league. But the Cardinals increased their bonus from $10,000 to $60,000. He decided, what the heck, I'll sign. So basically, he did pretty well. He was the postseason MVP in 2000 for the Memphis Redbirds, a.k.a. the AAA affiliate of the Cardinals. Mark McGwire actually told Tony La Russa that if he didn't promote Pujols to the Major League roster, it would be one of the worst moves ever. And, of course, McGwire was on the downswing of his career. And there was a myth that Pujols made the opening roster because Bonilla was injured. But they said that they were impressed by him and decided to give him the big league roster before Bonilla's injury. Cardinals got him to opening day, and he either played third base, right field, left field, or first base. I didn't know Pujols could play the outfield. Anyway, on opening day, he got a base hit. And then his first home run was off Arizona's Armando Reynoso. And he's one of only 3 players to hit 20 or more home runs in the rookie year before July, along with Wally Berger and Jock Peterson. At mid-season, Pujols was the first Cardinals rookie since Luis Arroyo in 1955, who I think was a pitcher, to make the All-Star game. He actually finished the season 6th in batting at 329, and he also had 37 homers, 112 RBIs. He was the Cardinals' home run leader, beating Evans' 30 and McGwire's 29. He was given the Silver Slugger Award for third base and actually finished fourth in MVP voting behind Bonds, Sosa, and Lugo, or Luis Gonzalez. He was obviously named Rookie of the Year because of all his accomplishments. They did go to the playoffs in 2001. Unfortunately, they lost the winner-take-all Game 5 to the Arizona Cardinals. No, Arizona Diamondbacks, pardon. First round. Pujols spent a lot of time in left field, mostly. So basically, yeah. Pujols actually finished second in MVP voting to Bonds, becoming the first Cardinals to stand Musial to be in the top 4 in MVP voting consecutive seasons. Everyone thought he was fantastic and all that. And yeah, he was fantastic for the Cardinals. As I said, all those hits and all that. So yeah, so Pujols won the World Series for the Cardinals in 2006 and 2011, which was pretty good. It was weird how, Pujols would be a free agent after his second World Series crown. In Game 3 of the 2011 World Series, he had 3 home runs and 6 RBIs in a 16-7 win over the Rangers, joining Babe Ruth and Reggie Jackson as the only players in baseball history that hit 3 home runs in a World Series game. I think Pablo Sandoval joined them later. But anyway, he set a series record with 14 total bases. Was the first player in series history to have hits in 4 consecutive innings, and tied records for most RBIs in a World Series game. I'm surprised that no one's beaten 6 RBIs in a World Series game. The weird thing was, for Pujols, he broke out in Game 3. But here's the funny thing. The other 6 games of the series, he only had 1 hit combined. Are you kidding me? So anyway, he got a free agency. The Cardinals, the Marlins, and the Angels would all give him a chance. The Cardinals obviously didn't want him to leave. The Marlins, because of their new ballpark. And the Angels, because, well, I don't know what. The Cardinals gave him a 10-year, $210 million deal. Wills rejected it. His wife said that they were insulted that the Cardinals had initially offered a 5-year deal, but they opted to 10. The Marlins reportedly offered Pujols a 10-year contract too, but then he turned around and signed with the Angels for $254 million for 10 years, which is $25 million a year, which would outdo the Cardinals by about $4 million a year. The rumors were that the Marlins, with their contract, was reported around the value by the Angels, but the Marlins refused to include a no-trade clause in their contract, which is kind of weird. But Pujols, unfortunately, wasn't doing so hot. He now had to go into the American League. Although it would be kind of good for him because the AL uses the DH and the NL doesn't. So anyway, he wasn't doing that well. But then, weird as it sounded, after the Angels got Mike Trout to the majors and they fired their hitting coach, Mickey Hatcher, Pujols' numbers began to rise, and he started to turn around. In fact, there were rumors that Pujols was taking PEDs, and former Cardinals player Jack Clark accused him on a radio show. However, Pujols denied it and threatened to sue Clark and the radio station over the allegations. So basically, Clark lost his radio show and all that, and Pujols filed a defamation lawsuit against Clark. But February 2014, Clark apologized and said that he had no knowledge. And there was a heated discussion on air. I misspoke. Pujols dropped the lawsuit. So anyway, Albert Pujols got to 500 home runs in 2014 on April 22nd against the Washington Nationals, which is weird because it was an interleague game. Good old Washington. Here's the funny thing. Washington Park was when he got his 400th home run. Pujols ended a 19-inning game against the Bull Sox at Angel Stadium with a solo home run, which was amazing. So, yeah. Pujols was starting to get a little better and all that. Anyway, yep. So, June 2017, he got to 600 home runs when he had a grand slam off Irvin Santana of the Twins. I think remember watching that on MLB Network. And then Pujols got his 3,000th hit against Seattle. I thought it was against Detroit, but yeah. His 3,000th hit, May 2018, he got it off the Mariners. Mike Leake. So, yeah. Yeah, he's got it in 2019. He got his 2,000th RBI by hitting a home run against the Tigers. The Tigers fan caught the 2,000 RBI ball, but refused to turn it to MLB officials, stating that he wanted to sleep on it. And the MLB refused to authenticate the ball. The fan decided to return it to Pujols, but he refused, saying that the fan should keep the ball or donate it to the Hall of Fame. So, yeah. 2020, he wasn't that bad in the strike shortened season. I mean, the COVID shortened season. 224, 6 home runs, 25 RBIs. But he couldn't sprint anymore. However, in 2020, he still did records. He beat on August 24th, he beat A-Rod to be second on the RBIs list behind Hank Aaron. Babe Ruth had 2,200 RBIs, but they said that because MLB doesn't really count pre-1920 RBIs, as it wasn't an official stat. The MLB only gives him 1,989 RBIs, which is kind of pathetic, don't you think? Because doesn't that cut some of his home runs down? And then September 18th, he did hit number 661, his home run, to pass Williams for 5th all time. So, anyway. They have 5 kids: Isabella, Albert Jr., Sophia, Ezra, and Esther. Great. Yes. Well, Pujols got a perfect score on his U.S. citizenship test in 2007. Albert and his wife were supporters of people with Down syndrome because Isabella was born with Down syndrome. Oh, I did not know that. Pujols and his wife are actually evangelist Christians. Hold on. He's got a lot of accomplishments. 2003 NL batting champion. 3 times he went to the World Series, twice winning in 2006 and 2011. 2-time Hank Aaron Award, 2003, 2009. 10-time All-Star, none since 2015 though. 3-time MVP, 05, 08, and 09. Rookie of the Year in 01, of course. The Roberto Clemente Award in 2008 for his humanitarian work. And that's all. That's a lot of great stuff from Albert Pujols. And of course, he was the cover athlete for MVP Baseball 2005, one of the best baseball games out there, which is rare because, it's a game that's like 15 years old. I bought the PS2 version. Here's the weird thing. I bought the PC version that you can do the mods, and it cost me like $100, whereas the PS2 version only cost me $5 at a secondhand store. So basically, yeah, that was weird. But yeah, I still have MVP Baseball 2005. I still do tournaments based on MVP 2005. And I try to use the Hall of Famers and my created players, created legends, and all that. But anyway, that's all I've got for Albert Pujols, and that's all I've got for January 16th. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.